What if your entire brand authority hinged on just three elements? Your education, experience, and expertise. And what if those three E's, when harnessed, lead to three unstoppable outcomes? Impact, income, and independence. Stick with me for a few minutes and I'm going to show you exactly how this works. So education means just that. It's education. Your master's degrees, your doctorates. Experience is your time within your vertical. 20 years experience, 10 years experience, even 5 years experience. And your expertise is that unique perspective that only you have, from working it out, from figuring it out, getting the certifications, getting the documentation, putting in the clinical hours. People often think that formal education alone is enough, but it's the fusion of real-world experience and personal expertise that makes your brand truly magnetic. This is where the magic happens, when the rubber hits the road. The impact is the ripple effect that you create in your industry or your client's livelihood. The income is when your brand is recognized for real value, creating premium clients that pay you luxury amounts for phenomenal services. And independence is financial and creative freedom to choose your true path. Once you embrace your three E's, you'll see a direct pathway to these three I's. You become known, sought after, and in control of your destiny. A quick story about this is how I utilize my industrial and organizational psychological background. Now, master's degree, that was the educational piece. Experience more than 10 years in organizational development and change. And the expertise, there's something that I learned throughout this process that only I could learn from actually doing the work. And that expertise came from working with multiple clients. So I realized that if I only did a biopsychosocial model of motivational interviewing, I was actually re-traumatizing people using a backwards logic instead of a future-focused, goal and action-oriented process. From that insight, from that background, I was able to create multiple systems and multiple frameworks that I could only gather from having done the work. There's something that you've done. There's some form of takeaway that only you have from actually doing the work, having the three E's that when you launch will lead to the three I's. When I went live on Facebook during COVID and introduced this unique framework, my business exploded and we did multiple six figures in less than 90 days. Early on, I tried to separate my training from my day-to-day grind. But the moment that I integrated them into a cohesive brand story, my influence and my revenue skyrocketed. So you want to create a short brand bio connecting your formal learning, education, real results, experience, and specialized knowledge expertise so that people see exactly what you bring to the table. If you found this helpful, you have to join me at the $1 Billion Brand event where we're going to map out your entire brand identity and leadership presence. So you can grab a free seat or upgrade to VIP to get all the event recordings plus a personal brand audit. So head over to the billionbrandevent.com to sign up, where we can turn your three E's into unstoppable impact, income, and independence.